Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com, setting the record straight about climate. The Canadian government has officially announced that Santa Claus is moving to the South Pole. Thanks to rising global temperatures, rapidly melting Arctic ice, and growing human operations in the north, Santa Claus has signed an agreement with the international community to relocate his village next year to operate in an exclusive zone in the South Pole. Well, that sounds pretty serious coming from an official government agency. We had better take a look at the Arctic and see what's going on up there. This is the current sea ice map from the National Snow and Ice Data Center. The white area shows where the ice is currently located, and the orange line shows the median ice edge from 1981 to 2010. As you can see, ice extent is very close to the 1981 to 2010 average. So apparently Santa had hundreds of miles of ice around his North Pole workshop. It makes me wonder if Santa Claus really needed to relocate. Now let's look at the current sea ice graph from the Danish Meteorological Institute. The red line shows sea ice extent over the past 30 days. You can see that the ice is growing very quickly, and it's very close to the gray 2 standard deviation band. In other words, Arctic sea ice extent is pretty close to normal. Again, I'm going to have to wonder if Santa's move to the South Pole wasn't a bit premature. This next graph shows Arctic sea ice extent growth from December 1st through December 8th. Growth this month has been the largest on record, the exact opposite of a meltdown. This map shows in green where the growth has occurred over the last 8 days. It's pretty clear that there's been a lot of ice growth this month in the Arctic. Again, I'm thinking that Santa probably jumped the gun about moving to the South Pole. Next, let's look at a webcam image from a scientific research station in the center of the Greenland ice sheet. They're sitting on top of ice which is 2 miles thick, and the current air temperature is minus 52 C or minus 62 F. I hate to question Santa's judgment, but I just don't think the ice is going to melt at 94 degrees below its freezing point. The weather forecast for Christmas in Alaska and Canada has the temperature below minus 20 degrees Celsius. I'm sorry, Santa, but I think you got taken by some shysters. Like President Obama's science advisor John Holdren, who explains here that cold is caused by heat.
But I believe the odds are that we can expect, as a result of global warming, to see more of this pattern of extreme cold.
You just heard President Obama's science advisor John Holdren say that he expects more extreme cold as a result of global warming. Holdren's doublespeak is straight out of George Orwell's novel 1984. War is peace, ignorance is strength, hot is cold. The Trudeau administration and the Obama administration agreed that hot is cold and that north is south. It's a good thing that the Canadian people just re-elected Trudeau so that he can continue to protect Santa Claus for a few more years. It's also good to know that taxpayer money is being used to scare children with mindless propaganda. Visit Toto on the web at RealClimateScience.com. He's been pulling back the curtain on junk science and propaganda for a long time.